I can't manage it. I'm not even gonna say I can't comment. I honestly just cannot manage it. So,
You've been doing this for a minute.
I've been doing this since COVID.
How many followers you got? Let's go ahead and just get to the point. These are the questions, y'all. How many followers you got?
Main people, Miss Poe, Miss Tucker, Miss Zamora, let's see, Miss Robinson. And I kind of feel like people think they can just talk to teachers in a kind of way because we're a teacher. And I get we're a profession.
You gotta dog it.
However,
I
can very professionally tell you about yourself.
To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds can stack back against the wall, but even consider it such, no, you'll stand firm.
We're back with another episode of Stealing from Friends, where we bring on dope people, semi-dope, or not that dope at all, but they just might got some skills we want to take away from them, and just see exactly what we can do. So today, we have, I don't know what you won, like a Nobel Peace Prize Teacher of the Year, TikTok star, you know what I'm saying, Facebook mogul, the person Diddy should have called to get her out of trouble, you know what I'm saying?
Don't call me, not me.
Miss Pope. So firstly, thank you for being here, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to hear none of that buttons I'm pressing. I'll make sure I take all that stuff out. But I just want you to feel good as I was, giving you an intro.
Appreciate that. I'm glad you invited me.
Absolutely.
I feel like somebody.
I tell you what, there's only so many people that I bring on here that I feel like are dope. And I know it doesn't take a lot of time for people. If people feel weird talking about themselves.
I feel that.
I
do feel
And so
that.
I know you don't have a lot of accolades that you're going to say, so I'm going to end up just digging them out of you if you don't mind.
You're going to have to do this.
Okay, sweet. So let me go back to where I found you, and then you can kind of fill in some of the blanks.
Okay, let's
all right. So my wife found you on Facebook. Y'all had a dinner or went out with one of... All right, so are you Jasmine's cousin, or there was another person that was Jasmine's cousin, and she met...
So what happened was my cousin had a birthday.
Bring the mic up a little bit. Yeah, we podcasting, so yeah.
There we go. I'm sorry.
You feel that?
I'm sorry.
You feel what's happening right there?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So what happened?
Now, my cousin had a birthday brunch, you know? And then your wife was like, hey. And I'm like, what's up? She was like, okay, I just had to come say hey. But her friend was like, I told her that she need to come say hey.
Okay.
Because she was nervous, and we going to say hey. And I was like, well, what's up? She was like, I follow you. And I'm like, man, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to feel.
No doubt.
Don't nobody know me for real.
Okay.
Okay. That was like the first couple experiences I've had somebody come up and like, hey, I know you. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, thanks.
Yeah.
Like, hey. But it was really cool. So that's how I met her.
Outside looking in, a lot of people, man, I'd rather be rich than famous. But when you're actually in that position, you're like, oh, man, honestly, you like it. You like that people want to be liked, but then you're like, man, it just feels so weird.
It's so weird. Like in Walmart, weird. Hey, you that TikTok lady.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got my kids with me. Hey, yeah, I follow you. I appreciate it.
At what point did you end up having when did the first hate start? Like when people are actually noticing you out in public? It was like,
I would say like 2 years in.
Okay.
Like I had been really,
You've been doing this for a minute.
I've been doing this since COVID.
Okay.
Now, the teachers just came in. It really blew up because I had a freakishly large belly when I was pregnant.
Okay.
And they were like, there's no way. So I was dancing, doing all the trends. And then my belly is in there dancing. They're like, no, like, there's no way. So then it blew up. Then I got into the classroom. I'm like, these kids are all about TikTok. So, hey, you get your work done. We're going to do a TikTok.
Heard that.
So let's go.
Dang.
Shit.
So first off, you putting folks' kids in the videos and they ain't signed no consent for them.
Hey,
like, are we going to address that? What's happening right now?
Listen, I got a TikTok agreement form that I send out because y'all are not going to ever get
Catch
me.
you slipping.
What? Nah, my baby ain't going to be, you sign this paper. And they all want to be in it, so they go home begging.
Yeah.
Please. Okay.
Dang. So you weren't doing it from a teacher standpoint, or were you doing teacher stuff at the time when you actually started it?
No, not at all.
You was a regular person.
Regular person.
Just so happened to be a teacher.
Just so happened to be a teacher.
And then how did it merge to you doing it in the school?
So I started with the students, like I've said, started with that as an incentive. And then after that, one of my coworkers came up and was like, have you seen the trend? And I'm like, no. She was like, it's 7:00 on the dot. Where's Usher? And I'm like, he in his drop top, right?
Okay.
She was like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm about to go do that. So I did that one. That was like, yeah, that's it. Like everybody's like, there's no way teachers actually have a life.
No doubt.
What do y'all think that we do?
So when she showed me that, and I guess our algorithms really whenever have connected, because I guess my space is more so just real estate agents and stuff.
Right.
And so there have been no way for us to connect under these extreme pretenses. But it's been very fun because my background is more of the creative fun stuff, but then I have to do adult stuff.
Right.
Like you have to do you got to make your money.
You gotta do that.
And then you spend your time to go do some of your personal stuff that actually makes you feel good. And so I was glad that we were able to connect. And when we actually connected, we ended up doing a cool music video.
That was so dope. Oh my gosh.
First off, I want to point out, I said I'd never do music videos because there's a certain culture of people who stick to certain elements of music videos. And this one was different. You want to explain kind of how did all of that come to be? All those pieces,
Listen, you were the GOAT of the day. Let's just say that. Where's the button at the...
Okay. Well,
Hold on. Oh, it's crickets.
okay, I'm picking all the bad... Okay, hold on. There we go. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Listen, I'm like on Facebook stressing out. I had one videographer. He was like, yeah, I'm going to come through for you. He didn't really come through, and that's okay. You know, I don't blame him. He had to do a little drive. It was a drive. So I'm like, I need recommendations. I need help. Your wife inboxed me like, hey, girl, you know, I met you, but my husband do this. I'm like, yeah, give me that. Shoot me that number.
Yeah.
Then, y'all, I called this man. That man told me a price that I would have never been able to pay.
I hit it right in the pocketbook. I don't know if y'all got pocketbooks in 2024, but that's where I tried to stump her.
I said that. I was about to hang up with that man. I said, well, yeah, I'm on a teacher's salary, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
But I can do a favor for a favor. Like, what we need to do?
Absolutely.
Let's link up. Let's collab. Because who? I ain't got that.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm about to put that man
For
on
a
my
passion
Discover
project
card.
at that. For a passion project at that, you know?
Like, yeah. Yeah. We had been planning that video, too, so we were ready. But you came in and you just, like, made it work. Like, you was like, nah, what about this angle? And I'm like, yeah. And then you talking about some B-roll. I ain't never heard B-roll in my life. I'm like,
As many videos, y'all, as she do, it always surprises me when folks be like, man, I don't know. I just do the extra piece of video that I need. I know it's called B-roll.
No, it's called B-roll. What you talking about? Yeah, we got to get some B-roll. You need to stomp on the trash. I'm like, yeah, I stomp on the trash.
Yeah.
I know what no B-roll mean, but okay. It was so cool. Like, behind the scenes, it's stressful because you're like, all right, did this look right? Did I say that word on sync? Is this a good background? We cleaning up the teacher spaces because y'all would never say we got student names in the video. We got this in the video.
Yeah.
We straighten up stuff.
I'm going to show some of that behind the scenes clips. And all the behind the scenes stuff. It's like a lot of it.
It was a lot.
It was a lot of it.
It was a lot.
Like, there was a scene I remember particularly coming down the long hallway and somebody, like, fell off the cart.
Yes. You know? Oh, my gosh. Yeah. You got to roll that in there.
Yeah.
That's going to be funny.
Dude, so you got everybody in. It was dang near a high school musical is what it turned into be.
Literally. And I did, what I did was I'm sending out group texts. Hey, y'all tell y'all team, sped team, y'all tell y'all team, you know, speech therapy. Hey, tell y'all team, 4th grade, 3rd grade, every team said I ain't got everybody's number, but I got the ones that I need. Send it out. So, you know, I try to be inclusive because I don't want anybody to ever feel left out because it's never that.
I feel like you always... If there is a department that I didn't even know or forgot about from high school, you definitely bring them back in there. I don't know, like from nurses to, and I say that because that was somebody just that's different that I saw other than a teacher. But yeah, you be bringing everybody.
Everybody can. It's all fun. Like we all at the schoolhouse all day long. Let's do something. So it's really fun to just see the people that you would never think would be in a video.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll participate. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yo.
You don't even talk for real. Come on.
So as you prepping some of these videos that you do, especially if you're doing some of your like the videos that I see all the time and that I've saved have been the ones with the music pieces. Because I'll usually hear, I'm like, dang, Mike Jones, I ain't heard that song in a minute. Let me go ahead and say this
So to
right
finish
here.
the lyrics are your life faves. That's
Okay,
what you're
yes.
talking about? Okay,
So do you have a series of different things that you do?
Man, listen. I feel like I be working when I'm not working. I'm thinking of songs in my sleep at this point. I wake up like, oh, I ain't heard that song in a long time. I got to write it in my notes.
Yeah.
I got so many notes that say TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Because I'm thinking of different categories. 90s. Okay, R&B. ooh, I need to throw in some rock because they ain't gonna never get that. I don't discriminate on the genres. Like, what y'all want to know? What y'all want to hear? I'm like, Grandparents' Day coming up. I'm gonna throw it back because they ain't gonna know this new
Way
stuff.
back. Go ahead.
70s. Hello. You want some Elvis?
Get
like, what
down
they
on
need?
it. Get down on it.
Hey. I might have to get you a live.
You know what I'm saying?
You know a little songs or what?
Okay. So you have a song. So let's say just any of your random videos. How are you prepping all them folks that you come in to talk to? Like, are you going before? Hey, John, or Professor. There's a black gentleman on there.
Yeah.
Because y'all don't see many black males on there. So I don't know what's that. I don't know what they got to do with the schools. Professor something. I know you say Professor.
Professor Walt. Yes.
I don't know why
cool.
black men. Why y'all ain't teachers, but she needs some more male teachers.
Need
up
some.
in there.
I really miss Mr. Edwards. That was my fave. He always act like he wasn't ever gonna participate. As soon as I pull out the camera, he be like, I know this song. I knew you knew that song.
That's why I did it. I knew you was gonna know that.
I knew you knew that. But I don't prep them.
Okay.
Actually, it's very much raw. Now, I will say, there's times where I'll give them the genre, or they're like, well, like, what's the category? And I'm like, pop. They're like, what artist? Pop. That's all I can give you.
That's all I get.
That's all I can give you.
And that's the prepping. That's about all you getting.
That's all you get. That's like Mr. Boyce. It was so many comments that's like, oh, you prepping him. There's no way he know these songs. He know them songs. That's all I'm saying.
So Mr. Boyce, somebody just nails them every single time?
He had went on a losing streak I'm going to say one season because it was like a lot of them, you know?
Yeah.
It was like 3 in a row. They was like, yeah, we done with you boys. We done. I said, man, hold on. Let me give my boy one more chance. And he came back.
Yeah.
He has redeemed himself.
Heard that. Shout out to Mr. Who?
Mr. Boyce, man. That's my homeboy.
But making it right when the time ain't right. All
okay.
Right. So you're not prepping them. So you end up doing the video there. Now, when are you editing? Are you just recording just for the one video?
So sometimes I batch record, and that's only if, we have parent-teacher conferences or something. I'm like, there's no way we're going to record after school.
Okay.
A break is coming up, and I'm like, well, what am I going to post for a week? Like, so I batch record, but I'm usually editing at home.
Okay.
Sometimes if I have maybe 30 minutes after school, I'll like try to go ahead and put it all together, and then all I got to do is kind of like go put their names in it when I get home, because it doesn't take that long. But it take that long.
No doubt. For those who even edit one single video because the school project told you to, it's just like that. But now you're having to be a bit more fancy with it. So are you filming intentionally?
What you mean?
Are you going to? This is what I don't like. Folks that do super good on social media, they're gonna ask me what I mean by filming intentionally.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So like, are you? All right, I need 15 teachers for this particular.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all you at the site.
You're saying, okay, my bad. That's on me.
Filming intentionally.
Okay, I see what's gonna happen.
I'm not one of your real estate clients.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that clip out. I teach fourth graders all day.
Hello?
All right, make it simple.
Hello, basic, straight to the point. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I over-record. So I was at this point where I'm like, okay, I know I need at least 7 to 8 teachers. Every video, that's going to get me at least a minute and a half, tops. But then some days I get too happy, and I'm like, oh, that'd be a good one. Oh, let me go get them. And then I end up with like 10, 11 teachers, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Because this is just for this one video?
This one for this one video. So sometimes I have to make a part 2.
Got you. Okay.
So like our recent video just hit over 2 million views, and it was
flex. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
It was you see that?
Yeah,
I like that.
you know
I like that. It was what's your street name versus your teacher name.
So I heard my wife actually listen to that last night. Tell me about what that video was about. Where that idea come from?
Listen, it was a trend on TikTok, and I saw it from football players.
Okay.
Hey, what's your street name? Oh, run up on you, some. And then he's like, what's your real name? Bartholomew.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, now, you know what? So then I saw one teacher, she did a version of it, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to tag her because that's some good inspiration. And then my coworkers are already like, hey, we want to do that street name one. They come to me with ideas too.
Making you do the work. Hey, you going to, here's some more stuff.
That's
do
it.
This. Yeah.
No, I had a teacher today, Miss Zamora, actually. Hey, I got an idea for you, Pope. And she gave me the whole rundown. I'm like, that was good. I'm glad you gave it to me because my mind running now, like my creativity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I keep thinking, what am I going to do when I run out of songs? I mean, like, I know it's songs on songs on songs, but at this point, What are all the... I don't know any more songs. My mind don't work no more.
I was just about to ask you, what do you do for a mental break? Like, do you have breaks? I know you're a teacher, but creatively, do you do creative breaks? Like, you know what, I ain't about to film nothing this week.
I have done maybe 2 so far out of all these years. I might maybe not post 2 videos a week, and I might post 1, and I'm like, I'm done. You know, I might wait till Friday and be like, all right, done for the whole week. I've taken like 1 week off, fully nothing. And I was sick that week, and then another week I was just like, yeah, this too much.
Got you.
And sometimes you kind of get discouraged with views and the negativity in the comments, because I just made a post the other day. I was feeling myself.
No doubt.
But at some point, I have to kind of be an advocate for me and my coworkers, because it's so much controversy on, oh, they're not teaching if they're filming TikToks. Oh, well, this is why the kid's not growing and excelling. And I'm like, that's what you... Do you see these kids in this video? We after school, we in between breaks, you know, or early in the morning before the kids get there. It's like, nobody's there. You know, we're not hurting anybody, but we do our job.
Exactly.
You know, at the end of the day gonna end.
Yeah.
Ain't that what Glow said? I like
Look,
you.
I don't know who Glorilla is.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't listen
Gloria.
to her. Them the green beans out the can, ain't it? Them canned beans. Shout out to Gloria.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So, being that you do get a lot of views and you may get an astronomical amount of positive reviews from people laughing, tagging people, you do, like you just mentioned, have negative comments and stuff like that. So, I want you to be a buck with me, bro.
Let's go.
Like,
50 if
like,
you want it.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, if somebody be like, bro, your shirt got a mustard stain. Like, I don't know how negative they get on there, but that's not necessarily bothering me.
No, that's not bothering me.
Okay, so
you
what,
really helped me out, because I'm glad you told me. I'm going to go change my
I
shirt.
actually, so I was surprised to myself. So, how do you handle negative comments? Do you...
So, it's been several ways that I've had to handle them. One, I have coworkers that send me things like, oh my gosh, this is bad. So I like go and delete, you know, and I even block, because just don't even come back at this point.
Ain't no point.
It's no point. So I delete a lot of comments, because I'm like, sometimes the internet be interneting, okay? They be interneting. Okay, you got to put an ing on everything nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, don't talk bad about my coworkers. Don't talk bad about my school. I kind of turn into a mama bear. Yeah. Because y'all not about to... Okay.
Not on this account anyway.
Not on this one. So I delete. And then, you know, a lot of things I ignore, because the light outshines that negative cast anyway. So I'm like, I'm not worried about it. And then some days I'm like, all right, listen, I got one thing to say.
Doggone it. Hence why the post
hence.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're human too. And I kind of feel like people think they can just talk to teachers in a kind of way because we're a teacher. And I get we're a profession.
God dog it.
However,
comma,
I can very professionally tell you about yourself.
Per my last email,
I'm just saying.
Per my last email.
I'm just saying. Best regards.
Ooh. Boy, I tell you, you know she in the school system.
Well.
So, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, where do you find most of your love at? Or where do you find more of your social success?
It's hard to really pinpoint one out, because they kind of rotate, if you know what I mean.
I don't have nearly as...
You know what?
How many followers you got? Let's go ahead and just get to the point. These are the questions, y'all. How many followers you got?
I just reached 255,000 on Instagram.
One social.
350 something on Facebook.
Give or take, you know.
Over 700,000 on TikTok.
So we got over 1 million folks.
Yeah.
You gonna get some negative in there somewhere.
You gonna
get a little dabble.
It's never ending. Like, you gotta know it's coming.
Absolutely.
Just gotta know. But between the three, they kind of circulate. Sometimes my TikTok views will go down, but my Facebook jumping. Like, I'm like, okay. And then Facebook will die down, but Instagram is like, yeah, this is where it's at.
Are we talking about the same? So we're taking our one video that we're doing for that day, and we're putting them on all the accounts.
I'm putting them on all three. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to work that hard.
Okay.
We ain't doing 3 different videos. One video, boop, boop, boop. Everybody hit upload, post, got it.
Done.
That's it. But I will say that Facebook makes me feel more at home.
Okay.
And I think it's because it's this Southern app to me. I call it my Southern app, because if you go to LA, they're not on Facebook. They're going to look at you crazy if you say, do you have Facebook? No. Like Instagram?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like with Snapchat too. I feel like I went to LA and I'm like, yeah, add me on Snapchat. They were like, what?
Oh, dang.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Is this we older now?
Like, what you trying to say?
Oh, they ahead.
Yeah,
They're ahead.
but Facebook gives me this home vibe. It's like that older crowd.
Okay.
So they have nothing but, oh, I love y'all. I sit up and watch y'all all day. I feel like I read it in their voice. Yeah, I'm like y'all auntie at home. I don't got nothing else to do, and I just be laughing and loving the comments. Cause let me tell y'all something. Listen, I'm not trying to be, that person. I do read the comments and I love them and I like them. I cannot respond to every comment. I just want to throw that out there since we already on there.
Can you not throw? Why can't you go and like and all the comments?
I can like them. I can't respond to them.
Why not?
You go.
I'm here to play devil's advocate. Somebody's going to ask you this. I'm just already here.
Okay.
We'll be right back right after this, where we are going to take a hot break and we are going to get to the actual questions that y'all want to know about.
Let's go. What is drumstick and wings? Ain't that the same thing? That's a leg and a wing. Oh, I'm slow.
Bless your heart.
Oh, I'm slow. Pick 2. Lemon pepper, honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, or fried. Not everybody like. I'm going to just do honey barbecue and fried. So let's give us a regular one.
I don't ask for much.
You don't ask for too much,
Let me know when you are good. Let me know when you are good.
I'm ready. Maybe.
All right, we are back. Hopefully, I found a sponsor to tag in here. This was brought to you by the Alia podcast.
Yeah, okay.
You see how I brought that in there?
I saw that. I like what you
The
do.
Alia podcast,
Okay.
where the teachers get together to hear the behind the scenes of what it's really like to be on camera.
You should be somebody someday.
Okay. You should be somebody's son. You thought about being somebody. You're going to make somebody mama proud one day. I promise. All right. So when we last left off, we were talking about, you said you can't reply to everybody comments. Some folks don't feel left out. You over here, are you saying I got to reply? I got to be in there first for you to tell me, thank you?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm one person and I'm managing 3 sites. And if a video goes viral, I'm looking at anywhere between 1,000 comments here, 800 there, 500 more here. That's approximately 3,000 comments if I'm adding it right. I'm a math teacher, but I really don't know.
Yeah. Your notification.
I can't manage it. I'm not even gonna say I can't comment. I honestly just cannot manage it. So sometimes I'm just gonna go through it and I'm loving it because I want you to know that I'm acknowledging your comment. I want you to know that I appreciate you for leaving that and for saying these things. Liking the video, laughing at it. But I do want you to understand that I'm human and I'm not gonna make it.
That's awesome.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
And
Like,
I think that's actually good enough. Like when I tag, there's a gentleman I follow. A gentleman. He's actually way older. I guess older people can't be. Anyway, there's a dude named Gary V that I follow. Inspirational, cuss all the time. I really, really like him. And he has a team. He's freaking huge. But even if they were just freaking like it, I'm like, that's dope. That's dope.
yeah, I kind of feel like we made a music video, our little makeshift music videos, and Glorilla shared it to her story. She didn't have to say nothing, but I knew she seen my video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like
dope.
y'all know I seen y'all comment. I'm gonna love that thing. That's it. It's all love. It's nothing else. I'm not trying to be bougie. I'm not too good for it. But unless I have somebody managing my accounts, which I don't want, because I honestly want to see the reactions. I want to read it. I want to feel you guys. So I don't want that. But I'm only one person. That's all.
That's awesome because, especially as people start to get as large as you are, it's almost kind of like inevitable. It's like, hey, so you can go focus on other stuff. Us, company XYZ, we're going to be managing this for you. But you actually want to stay in the grounds, in the dirty. Yeah.
I want to be in with you guys. Like, y'all my home. Y'all my sweet. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. You don't know that one.
So a lot of people want
you ain't know that one, did you?
She made that one up today.
Man,
that was a
that's on
remix.
TikTok, man. Come on.
That was a remix. She was doing the remix version. So, being that you have so many followers, do you have somebody that you look up to, maybe that even has more followers, or a creator that you just find to be really inspirational? Like, you know what, King Batch. I don't know anybody else.
Okay, so I really love 2 people that I'm watching. I'm looking for them. So it's Josh and Jenny, and they're like this couple goals.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Is them the ones that be saying like, is this like the little the bougie dude? Like he always compliments his wife? Is this that guy?
I don't know if he's like they got 2 daughters.
It's a white gentleman?
No.
Okay, never mind then. Never mind. Okay.
This man
Disregard all this.
Disregard.
Okay.
Oh, that's not it.
That's on me. Go ahead.
So Josh and Jenny, and then I really like this girl named Jazzy the Kid. So she's just so consistent. Like even if it's up and down, fluctuating, you always gonna see her come through. And it's just, you can tell that she just is very authentic, and her content is funny. And I'm just like, I need to laugh, you know. So honestly, I've also followed different teachers. What's that girl name?
Come on, this is the opportunity to shout them out.
This the opportunity. I see it, like, you know how you see the handle but not the name? Honest Teacher Vibes.
Okay, look at you, found it.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I forgot her name, but that girl tickles me, man. Boy, I be up in that thing tickle. I'm like, this boy, somebody gonna think I'm crazy because I'm laughing too hard at this woman. But they go on tour. She does comedy skits and everything now. I don't even think she's in the classroom for real anymore. And if she is, kudos to you, because you out here doing your thing. But like, it's just that breath of fresh air. I feel like, I guess maybe what people say about me, I'm saying about them.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Dang. So are you actually now, do you have any plans of kind of going that route, or are you more so creating content just because you like it? Is it turning into a job, you feel like?
In some aspects, I will say it is turning into a job, but overall, I feel like I'm not ready to leave the classroom. Like, that's where my heart is. I've always wanted that. But I do want to venture out on certain projects. So I'm currently working with East Tennessee PBS Kids. So have a new show launching October 18th. Let me just shout me out real quick.
Go ahead.
It is called Chip Kids. You can find it on PBS Learning Media and YouTube. So that project for me was like the first step of something outside of teaching, which I'm still teaching because I'm like the scientist in the show. So it's super cool.
So you don't even know science.
Hey,
you acting like Bill Nye. Is what you? Is what's happening?
I'm the new Bill Nye.
Bill Nye. Okay.
Hello,
Okay.
Miss Frizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm just doing it for the. I gotta give some culture.
No doubt. Did you have the red hair in the piece too?
I had purple actually.
You went full frizzle. All
I
right.
had purple.
Okay.
Like it was super cool. Like I'm thinking, I could do some stuff like this. You know, like side hustles, side projects. But I still want to be involved with the kids. So I wouldn't say I was ready for content for real yet. Yeah. That's not my goal. Okay. Like hosting events, hosting shows, doing stuff like this, I'm down for it.
Say less.
But I definitely need to be in a class because I feel like I bring that engagement piece that I didn't have when I was growing up. So I'm like, I got it. That's my calling.
Speaking of teaching, I talked to her before we started doing this, and I asked her for some of her tips, and I told her, don't you bring none of that mess that you just said over here. So because the whole show is stealing from friends, and some people see your TikTok be like, you know what, I want to blow up like that on what she doing. So do you have? I'm about to go nerdy for y'all. Do you have like a strategy that you're using? Are you looking at these analytics and data points within your social media on when to post, what type of video to post, how long it needs to be? Are you looking at all those types of things?
Let me tell you the 2 things that I look at. And that's it. I'm not going any deeper than that.
And you being for real, right?
I'm being 100 with you.
Okay, come on.
I'm a math teacher, but I'm not doing all the analytics and I ain't got time for it. I look at when my post peaks at the time. So for me, that's about between 8 to 8:30.
Okay.
I'm posting. That's my time
on all sites or just for that particular?
So all sites, actually.
Okay.
Facebook can vary up until like 7 p.m., you know. Instagram, definitely 8 to 8:30. TikTok, 8 to 9.
Okay.
So in between those. But I'm like, that's all I need right there. And then the only other thing I'm worried about is if my video hits a minute. Because I like that it's not too long, it's not too short, and you get, more than just 3 teachers. Like,
right.
You get a good grip. You get a good group. So I'm like, this is perfect. So I need at least a minute.
So what if it's longer? Do you have video? You be like, oh, I ain't gonna be able to post that. Ain't gonna be good for my analytics.
The longest that I go is 1 minute 30.
Okay.
Because anything after that, for one, Facebook is only 90-second clips. Instagram is only 90 seconds. TikTok, you can do like 10 minutes now. Who doing it? Who doing it? But anyway, and I sometimes post on YouTube Shorts, but it's only 1 minute. So if I go over that, then it's like
turns into a video with your vertical piece in the middle.
Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that. So I'm really looking at 1 minute, 1 minute 30 tops.
Okay,
for sure, and that's all that I'm looking at.
You did mention that you look at trending stuff. Where do you go to actually find what's trending?
For You page.
Okay.
I honestly am not. The only time I'm looking for something is I might type in finish the lyrics, but honestly, I'm popping up and I'm like, I need more songs. Like, I know that
somebody give us some competition.
That honestly might have sounded a little cocky. I don't know, but I'm not like that. It's just like when it says finish the lyrics, it's like teacher, the Alia. I'm like, oh darn, that's me. Yeah. I'm looking for more inspo.
Exactly.
It is this one guy named Chad Bruce, I think, on there. He does finish the lyrics and he holds you over a pool of water, and if you don't finish it, he drops you. So I'll like go to his page and I'm like, what song did he do? So that's where I kind of get the inspo on that. And then for trends, I'm really just on the For You, and I'm like, okay, how can I make this song clean? Because it's some cool dances.
No doubt.
But we teachers, remember I told y'all about that professionalism. I can do that. So what I do is I'll take that song and then I just go honestly edit it out on CapCut.
Okay.
That's
Dang.
it. Like especially if they don't have a clean version already ready in the loop, I make my own sound.
So if y'all just ain't picking up, she ain't doing all this going in Premiere Pro and then downloading the Final Cut Pro and all. Yeah, you doing everything. And do you at least use the Pro version of CapCut?
I do at least use Pro. I will say I had to kind of finally buckle down and buy the subscription. And I was kind of like, dang, you might want to spend no $12. And I know it's $12.
$4.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I need it because it had different like edit features, different ways I can kind of cut in, cut out. I was like, yeah, let me go get that. It's worth the $12. But that's all that I use. I'm nothing fancy at all.
So you got your trending content, but then you got the content that you're known for. But I feel like all the content I see from you is kind of like, oh yeah, that's her. Like if I was to see the finish the lyrics from me first seeing it, I'd be, oh yeah, that's Aaliyah stuff. Aaliyah do stuff like that. But do you do the actual trending stuff? Like if there's like a new dance or whatever, or do you kind of stay within your realm and find a way to kind of incorporate into what's trending?
I actually do venture out and do the trending stuff. So we'll do I'll get like a group of 5 or something that's like, got a little rhythm.
Like who? Who would you say?
I feel like the first person that comes to mind is Miss Poe.
Okay.
She gonna be in it every time. Miss Tucker, she just be, she just got it, Then my 2 go-tos, when I know I'm doing a dancing video, I'm like, hey, I need y'all to practice this.
A-team, we about to be up.
And if it's like a big group, like we did a big group, like that song Left, Right, Let Me See You Do It. So I had to send out a mass group text, and I'm like, listen, here's the tutorial, slow down, learn it, please by Friday. And they're like, okay, but I still need like a quick little session before then. Like, well, did I practice the left arm or the right arm? I'm like, oh, no. So it's really a production, but it's so fun because I'm like, okay, we got this. But we do the trending dances as well, just showing you that we can do a little bit more than finish the lyric. And sometimes I want to put a rest to it so that you miss it, honestly.
Oh, dang. She dirty.
A little strategic,
if you don't catch it first, you didn't missed it.
That's it.
You didn't missed it.
That's it. And then it was a trend going on. I saw, it was just a random post that says, can you skip? And I'm like, dang, but can I? But
now that I'm
but could I skip still? Like,
okay.
I
feel like I got it. Yeah.
So then I did that with the teachers. I'm like, it went viral. I'm like, oh yeah, this was cool. So it's like, I feel like everybody just like to see the teachers outside of their element.
Now you do got a solid squad that you see in almost all of your videos, and then you also just bring in the staff,
yes,
the other staff members. So who are some of the main people that people would see in some of your videos?
Main people, Miss Poe, Miss Tucker, Miss Zamora, let's see, Miss Robinson. She just came in. I think this was going on her 2nd year. But when she came in, she was instantly like, yeah, we need to see her again.
Yeah.
Mr. Boyce, no doubt. If I don't put him in there, if they don't see that tall, lanky man, they like, where's Mr. Boyce? Where my man? I'm like, how this man your man? Now, come on now. You talking about this your man. They're also really looking for Mr. Johnson. He's a dean. He don't ever act right.
Okay.
But he always participates. So it's just like funny because they're like, he don't act right, but he gonna be in there.
Yeah.
And then one other that's really, what's that word?
Active.
There we go.
She's
That's
active.
it. Come on,
She's
I liked it. I liked it. Has become active as Miss Tillman. She never knows the song. And I mean never. They're like, at this point, what genre do you need to give her to get something right? One time I'm like, friend, do I need to coach you? Like, what I need to do?
I'm gonna just tell you the song before.
At this point, she never, ever. And Miss Boykins has definitely, she's definitely come up on alone. It's so funny because she has this resting face, and nobody thinks she's gonna participate. And I'm like, hey, you ready? She's like, give it to me. I'm like, let's go.
Like, dang, all
Let's
right,
go.
okay.
So I just feel so excited now. I'm even talking about him because I'm like, these my homies. Like,
exactly.
I fool with y'all.
Y'all done doing some over there at the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
Now, on the
So-
opposite side, to take a moment of left field here real quick, do you have folks that be like, hey, look at that camera in my face now?
Yes, my second dean.
Dang.
His name
You call
is
him out, huh?
Mr. G. I ain't gonna put his whole government out. You feel me? I'm just gonna say Mr. G. If you know him, you know him. If you don't, you don't. He gonna tell me every time, no. And it's gonna be no.
And like going about your way, like, the camera in my face now.
He be like, I'm like, you ready? No. I'm okay.
Say less.
I got another one. Her name is Miss Mahudin. Every time I come, no. I'm like, I didn't even pull the camera out. I thought you had your phone. I'm like, all right. It's over with.
Like, you don't even try at that point. Like, you know what?
I don't even, But now I do have people that like, you don't never put me in one. I'm like,
Ooh, yeah, what do you do about that?
hold on. I didn't even know. Hold on. Don't worry about it. You in the next one. That's what I say. And they be in the next one.
Dang.
That's it.
So you actually stay committed to the cause.
I stay committed.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going to say you're going to be in my video, I'm going to go ahead and hit you up.
I'm going to go ahead and hit you up.
Hold you to
and
it.
it's some that I be like, well, I was looking for people and you were already gone. Didn't nobody tell you to leave the school at 3. Nobody tell you to leave. You would have been in the video today.
How dare you finish your work and go home?
Hello?
How dare
Stay
you?
a little bit so we can play.
How dare you? Now, with all this happening, do you actively look? Because usually people say folks with more followers, in the past, I'll say this like around your Vine time when all that stuff was dope, the more followers you had leads to more sponsorships and all these things. But then I found a creator that said, you know, regardless of how many followers and stuff he has, he just genuinely likes to create content. He doesn't actively go out and do, I think he's like a big truck driver or something like that. Like a real regular dude that just does content about his life as a big truck driver. Big truck, I sound like I'm in 4th grade.
Yeah, you definitely sound like this.
Diesel 18-wheeler driver.
Like, what are they called? At this commercial?
Tonka truck driver.
A big truck driver, yeah. At this point, I want you to be like, duh.
So, do you actively utilize that platform or your platforms to go and maybe hunt for something else, or be like, hey, Samsung, hit your girl up. I'm trying to highlight some TVs. Like, do you do anything from that perspective?
I don't.
Or you just, hey, if it comes, it comes?
It definitely is on the vibe. If it comes, it comes. Subaru just came. We did a whole, collab with them. They sponsored our school.
Let's go.
10 teachers received $500 for their classrooms.
Dang.
It was super dope. Like, kudos to Subaru. Like, it was cool. Text Now reached out. They're like, hey, can you help us out? I'm like, man, I see what I can do.
Yeah.
I feel like we had a whole commercial going on because at this point, it's ICDC college.
Yeah, hey, took it all the way back. You ain't doing nothing now. Come on down to Everett. You ain't doing that with your life. Come on down.
So I'm not actively looking, but it's so many that does come in my emails. I'm like, no. Like, and if it doesn't relate to education or like, maybe I can make it relate.
Yeah.
I'm definitely no. I got some people telling me, you want to promote our makeup line? Who? I barely get up and get myself together. Like, I just became a girl for real. I'm a tomboy at heart. I don't just the lashes and stuff. It took me 2 years to figure out how to put this stuff on. I can't promote that.
We was waiting for this part though. We was like, hey, somewhere down the road, I'm gonna need some lashes on. So I need to go ahead and start now.
It took me a long time.
And you did it.
I did it.
It looked
though.
great.
Thank you.
It looked great. So now, what about for somebody who does? Oh, So, well, actually, let me finish that statement. So, would you say because it doesn't align with what you normally do is why you feel like some sponsorships or some collaborations aren't worth it?
Yes, I will say that, honestly. I'm like...
Because they don't want to have some shine on your page is why they're coming to you.
That's exactly why you're coming. But if it doesn't relate to anything that I do or I can't make it relate, why am I posting it? I mean, I'm setting you up to not get views is what I'm doing, because my people are here for the teachers or the education piece of this. So if I start promoting makeup line, they're going to be like, what are you doing? Why?
Yeah, you a sellout.
Now we gonna find somebody else to look at.
Now you a sellout. I see what's happening.
Yeah.
She didn't got her money and now she act like she don't know nobody.
That's it. You acting funny.
Yeah.
Nah, I got y'all. I'm doing hard with you.
That's pretty dope though that you used one of those sponsorships and it actually helped. It wasn't even just for you. It was like just your folks.
It was my folks.
That's pretty cool.
It's super cool. Like I really love to like bring them in with me. Like I feel like, hey, let's go.
Yeah,
like we going to the top.
Man, that's so cool.
It's cool. Like On the Border just reached out a couple weeks ago. Like, hey, we love y'all videos. Can you bring some of your coworkers out? We got free appetizers for you. Let's go. Damn. I'm like, hey, people, free food.
Now, when it's stuff like that, is it usually like secondary or behind the scenes? It's like, hey, we got all this free food. Space. We just want you to shout us out on the social media, or you need to take a picture, or whatever the case is. It's usually something as simple as that, or
sometimes,
or they don't even ask. They just want you to experience.
That one didn't even ask.
Yeah,
not even a story post or anything. And I was just like, wow, that was very much genuine. You know, like I don't. They were the first people that ever has reached out in a way that's like, I don't want anything in return.
I just like what y'all doing.
I just like what you're doing, and then like it's this t-shirt company called Trendy Tees. So they like, hey, you think you can send you some things and you wear it in our video? And I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, you gonna send me a free shirt? I ain't gotta buy the shirt.
Yeah.
Do you know how many teacher t-shirts I want on Fridays and I ain't gotta buy it? Send them on. I'm finna post you.
Run it.
So we did that, and now she wants to collab and send us some more, but the proceeds will go to our school.
Dude, that's dope, man.
It's so cool. Like, I'm like, man, like when you just have that genuine spirit, the doors open.
Yeah.
The doors are really just opening.
I'm not even talking about how dope it is for the sponsor to do that. I'm saying how dope it is that you're not selfish. Because, again, she ain't going to talk and brag about herself, so I'll do it. I think that's really nice how you even, like, you don't even take all of the stuff. You know it's more of a team effort and all that type of stuff.
Like, I honestly would not have had this many followers without them.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to include them. And I didn't even have to. I want to. So, like, hey, we just hit 2 mil.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in a group message. Hey, we just hit 2 mil.
Look at her. She's saying we and all that stuff. That's dope,
Because it's not me. We doing this together. Like, yeah, I'm behind the scenes. Y'all don't even see me for real.
Hey, now that you
they don't even see me. Like, this is y'all.
Bro, now that you saying it, it was like, dang, you sure don't be in the video.
I do not. I be in the background. Yeah. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, that's it. I'm just a hype man. That's all.
Crazy.
Y'all
That's
don't
crazy.
even see me. And when I pop up, they're like, oh, that's you. That's what you look like. Yeah, that's me.
I'm regular.
I'm here, you know. Y'all ain't trying to see me. I'm behind the scenes.
Just happy to be here at this point, guys.
Hey, guys. Just want to be in the room.
Yeah. Now, with everything happening, what does your next, I don't know, 5-year, 10-year, 12-year, you plan on still doing social media, plan on teaching, do some more education to now be a professor at, I don't know.
No, professor, bro.
Okay.
Come on.
It
sounds like I would need to get a master's for that mess, and I'm not going back to school.
That ain't who you are.
That's not me.
You know.
I did what I supposed to do when I did it.
And you're doing it well now.
Okay.
Doggone it.
That's all I want.
That's on me for even asking.
All right. That was on me. I don't know why you asked.
That was on
a professor.
Go ahead.
Do I look like a Professor Pope?
Okay. I see what you did.
Okay.
I see what you did.
So, plans in the next couple years. Honestly, guys, I'm going to be real honest.
Be honest.
I hope I make 10 years of teaching. Now, I just talked all that stuff, how about I don't want to be at the classroom. And I said not yet.
No doubt.
But 10 years, I'm going to apply at the ones that's still in there 20 plus. Y'all the ghosts. I ain't going to lie. Every single day. This is what y'all do for the rest of y'all life. Honestly, I really want to be on like shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I want to host. I just want to be like, hey.
And we're back on the next episode.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's me. Like, I just feel like I'm like a rooting for TV personality, honestly.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions here real quick. It's going to be more of a this or that.
Okay, let's go.
It'll be kind of how we end it. So social media, if you could only choose one, Facebook or TikTok?
Do, 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 do.
You can only choose one.
Oh my gosh.
One.
Just not based on views.
Not based on views.
Facebook.
Dang. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Don't worry about it.
Say less.
26. I'm 26.
And you chose Facebook.
I told you, bro.
Yeah,
it's just homie. Like I'm
you need
just,
that many aunties, is what you're saying.
I need the uncles, the aunties, the cousins. Like
yeah.
it's family there.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I still feel connected to people that's just like my family way in different states.
Mm-hmm.
It's just home.
Say less.
That's it.
Next question.
Let's
if
go.
you can only pick one person to call, knowing they will not pick up, who are you calling out of your group?
They not gonna pick
They're
up.
not even gonna pick up. Like, hey, they was like, hey, you can call one person for this $1 million.
Yeah.
If they pick up, you
Yeah.
lose.
Teacher group or my friend
Yeah,
group?
teacher group, the ones that we see.
Teacher group.
Who ain't picking up the phone?
Jerica Boykins.
Never.
Not picking it up. It's on Do Not Disturb 24/8. I hate calling her.
Yeah.
I hate calling her. Then I call her again and get mad because it still don't ring.
The double tap, you double call it to get
double
around
call,
it.
Yeah. Guess what?
She got it.
You hear me?
And she's like,
Ain't getting around.
if I said don't pick up once.
I probably shouldn't have said your government name. I know you don't like that, but I love you though.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
All right.
Inside activities or outside activities?
Outside, man. I don't want to be inside all day.
You doing teacher stuff.
I want to be outside.
Okay.
If I could teach outside, I would teach outside. I tried that once. They told me,
Like what you would see in a college, like, oh, that's what college is like, teaching on the lawn. You tried that, do that stuff?
I tried to go outside and they said, we had certain recesses all day, so I had to choose my battles.
Bring them back in.
Mm-hmm. I could do a couple science experiments outside, 20-minute gaps. That's all I get,
Okay.
and I'm gonna utilize them.
Dang.
Let's go outside.
Because whatever this is, I got to get up out of here.
We got to get out of here.
Here we go.
Okay.
So final subject or favorite subject, math or science?
Come on, bro. Like, be for real.
I am.
Math, without a doubt, math.
I'm just asking.
If I could teach only math, I would.
You teach other stuff?
I teach science. You thought I was?
Even though science, I didn't think it was one dimensional, but
Oh,
science, you could do more cool stuff with it.
it sounded like you didn't think I was. See,
Back in my day,
See?
teachers were different. They
See?
they taught 12 subjects. These teachers nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
2 subjects.
math and science, brother. That's it.
Really?
I really try to make science kind of cool because science can be kind of boring.
Yeah, I love that was even in college, I did awful in it.
Yes.
Shout out to Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But she made it just so fun.
Yeah, I did awful too. Mm-hmm.
But I like it.
I did like
Yeah.
it. Chemistry. My fave. Why? Numbers.
Say less. I can do
Bio?
but she don't look at the data to do all the stuff. So the social media piece ain't that deep to her.
It's not that deep.
So what would you say for somebody who wants to do social media, TikToks, all the things, and they see you, you're always blowing up?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to them?
Do it because you want to. Do it because it's fun for you. Not because you are trying to make a living or you trying to become a influencer. You got to do it because that's something that, you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you read too deep, it's over with.
Yeah.
Your mood fluctuates off the deepness. I'm like, yeah. I learned that early on, though. That's why I said, like, the negative comments, I really just block, delete. And sometimes I'm going to stand on business real quick. Hey, professionally speaking, best regards. I told you. Best regards.
Period. Does
That's
people still
it.
say that?
That's it.
People still say
They
period?
kind of say, hey,
I don't know.
a little bit. My students say it. They 4th grade, so,
Well, I say big truck, so we're probably in the same vicinity. Shout out to the team.
That was a good one.
Shout out to the team. Now, where can people go to follow you? If they just send some of your clips for the first time,
Yes.
where's the best place to follow you? Because you all over the place.
Yes.
If we want to see all the cool stuff that you be doing.
Honestly, remember.
Here we go.
Remember.
Okay, I knew it.
One video, 3 sites. You can see them anywhere.
Okay.
It's Alia Pope everywhere. 4 letters, first name, 4 letters, last name.
Ooh.
That's it.
I'm about to do something else. So
Come on.
people are watching this. I was like, you know what? She does got that personality for a
Okay.
TV show. Maybe I want her to come out and host my party or come out and MC whatever the case may be. How can they get in touch with you?
The Alia Pope at Gmail. That's it.
You actually look at your email?
I actually look at my email.
Okay.
You know, I never know what kind of opportunity
Come
coming
on
through.
with it. Opportunities.
I'm gonna check that email. Now, am I gonna check that text message thread? I don't know.
That's different.
It's different.
No doubt.
But that email, you be like, hold on. Well, Okay, never mind.
Okay, no, that ain't.
That
That's
ain't
just
weird.
somebody solicited me.
Oh, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Alia Pope at Gmail. You got me. I got you.
Say less,
That's
y'all.
it.
This has been dope. I tell you what, she probably gave us way more than what we needed to, but that's the point of stealing. You know what I'm saying? You got to catch them slipping. You got to catch them when they ain't there.
That's it.
So if you would like to steal, just remember you want to start with somebody a little bit close, like in your vicinity, in your circle. So if I had the opportunity to steal somebody or steal from somebody, it'd be from my friends.
Okay.
So be easy, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace. That was good.
Yay.
I need to probably plug in something else in here, like a Drake or something. You know? I mean, you did great.
Yeah.
You did great.
To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such